Lian Pek in Kuala Lumpur with the top stories here on Al Jazeera. BP says it's hit a snag in efforts to lower a giant steel and concrete box over a leaking oil well in the Gulf of Mexico. The company said ice-like crystals started accumulating inside the 4-story high structure, forcing BP to postpone the operation. Kath Turner reports from Gulfport, Mississippi.
BP says it has siphoned up about 8 million litres of oil and water mixture. About 10% of that is oil, they say. There's a renewed sense of energy here and urgency in terms of containing and cleaning up that oil slick. The authorities here have closed the Chandelier Islands off to the public. That's about 2 hours south of the coastline here. They're worried that the public will get into the way of their operations there. These islands are also home to many birds and other wildlife in the area. So BP's setback with their operations causes more delays, more oil into the Gulf of Mexico as that oil slick does slowly come closer to shore.
Palestinian leaders have given the go-ahead for indirect talks with Israel. The decision was announced after a meeting of the Palestinian Liberation Organization's Executive Committee. The negotiations, known as proximity talks, will be mediated by U.S. Special Envoy George Mitchell. At least 11 miners have been killed in a methane blast at a Russian coal mine. Dozens more were trapped underground. Emergency teams say they lost contact with 20 rescue workers after a second blast at the mine in western Siberia. Thousands of European and transatlantic air travelers are facing new disruptions on Sunday caused by an ash cloud from a volcano in Iceland. Spain has already shut 19 airports and Italy has imposed a 6-hour ban on flights over its northern airspace. Ash from the same volcano caused the cancellation of more than 100,000 flights last month. Campaigning in the Philippines has ended ahead of Monday's presidential, congressional and local elections. Candidates held their last rallies on Saturday to shore up support ahead of the vote. Benigno Aquino III is seen as the front runner in the presidential race. His main rivals are former President Joseph Estrada and Senator Manuel Villar. And for the latest updates, you can always log on to our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English.